What's up, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to some more modern content here on the channel. And I hear you guys in the comments. I've seen a lot of people asking for Asmo updated with some Mox Opal. So I'm here to answer all of your prayers. And here I present to you Asmo, Grixis, Frog, Opal. You gotta come up with a better name for that deck. Let me know in the comments. But this is kind of what Asmo I think should look like moving forward in 2025. And we had a couple of unbans. We have both Faithless Looting and Mox Opal present in this deck list. And it just so happens that they both kind of work pretty well together. So a lot of cool synergies going on here. First and foremost, Underworld Cookbook, very good enabler at making a bunch of artifacts. You know what card really wants a bunch of artifacts in play? Yeah, you guessed it, Mox Opal. So that's kind of step one. Faithless Looting also happens to be both a discard enabler for Asmo, so it gives you more consistent ways to put this card onto the battlefield. The other important thing that looting does is it reduces the need to play a card like Street Wraith. Previously, when you just had Cookbook, you kind of also needed to play Street Wraith as another consistent way to cast Asmo. But now that you have Cookbook and looting, you kind of don't even really need to do that, and you can free up those deck spots with more cards that you would want to play. The other thing that Faithless Looting does is it also flips Tamiyo Inquisitive Student, which by itself also makes artifacts for, you guessed it, Mox Opal. So you kind of see where the vision is on this one. Tamiyo, I gotta say, I've been playing a lot of Tamiyo decks with Faithless Looting ever since the printing of looting. I have a newfound appreciation for how completely messed up this card is. If you flip it on turn 2, you put it to 4 loyalty immediately. Then you go to 6, then you go to 8. That's an ultimate on turn 5. Now, it doesn't literally have the text "you win the game" on it, but it might as well have. Drawing half of your deck and having no maximum hand size is as close to the literal text "you win the game" as you can get without putting it on the card. So just being able to threaten a turn 5 win with your 1 mana Planeswalker that already made a clue token, it's pretty good. Now, this one might be a bit of a contentious point because I've seen a lot of these Asmo Cookbook looting decks playing Basim. And let me just put up Basim on your screen because I know a lot of you may not even know that this is a card that exists. But here is Basim. I'm going to butcher this, but Basim Ibn Ishaq. So Basim is pretty good. It's a 2-mana 2/2. You draw a card, but you cast a historic spell only once per turn. And then when it hits the player, you put a counter on it. So very good with like Emry and Mishra's Bauble, like rebuying those. It's a good way to consistently draw cards. The one problem with Basim is it doesn't really kill your opponent that quickly. It's 2, then 3, then 4. It's a little slow sometimes. So, in my opinion, I believe that Psychic Frog is a much better card for decks like this. There's a couple of reasons for that. The first and foremost, it just kills them. If you have a Psychic Frog in play and a couple of extra cards, you just make it a 5-power creature, and you can put them on maybe a 2-turn clock. So it just gets them dead a lot faster. It has, well, I guess Basim also has evasion, so maybe evasion is not a good point. But also, Psychic Frog synergizes well with extra copies of Daredevil. So what you can do is if you have Daredevil Cookbook, say you have a Cookbook, maybe 2 Daredevils and a Frog in play, you can discard 1 Daredevil to Frog, then discard the other Daredevil to the Cookbook, get them both back, and that's just a free +1 counter on your Psychic Frog. And you can do that for every Cookbook you have in play. So it really does synergize well with Daredevil. Even if you don't have Cookbook, you can discard Daredevil, play a Bauble, get back to Daredevil, discard the Daredevil. You see where I'm going with this. So Psychic Frog synergizes a lot better with, I think, the rest of this deck, and just the fact that it just kills your opponent so fast. I believe you should be playing Psychic Frog over Basim in these decks. Emry, pretty straightforward. You have a bunch of cheap artifacts. You have Bauble, Amber, Opal. It's very good with Mishra's Bauble. And then the other last card here that I want to touch on is Kappa Cannoneer. There's only 2 copies in the main. I do think you need this card somewhere in the 75 to be able to try and race the combo decks because historically, Asmo very good in fair matchups. Any matchup that's about playing to the battlefield, like Boros, which I do think this deck is good against Boros, Asmo can just dominate the battlefield. You can even slow roll the Asmo for a couple of turns, but just build up some food, and then play Asmo with 6 food and just machine gun their whole board. But a deck does traditionally struggle against people who are doing unfair things, and Kappa Cannoneer is maybe a way to help that a little bit, although This deck can't super reliably cast it on turn 2, unlike Affinity, so maybe that's not the best plan. I could see playing something else in this spot. I'm not exactly sure what that would be, but that's kind of the contentious point here. We have the Saga package, 1 Boots, 1 Shadowspear, and then 3 Mox Amber. Again, Basim is a legend for Amber, but 4 Asmo, 4 Tamiyo, 4 Emry, I think that's more than enough. Mana base, Sagas, Fetch Lands, Shock Lands, nothing too fancy. I have a 3rd Kappa Cannoneer for when that's good, 4 Metallic Rebuke just as a good generic interactive spell, 4 Vandal Blast. You see a lot of people playing Meltdown, but we can't really play our own Meltdowns, can we? So we need to find a better card than that, and I think Vandal Blast is that. It's a little expensive, but it does the job. 3 Damping Sphere for Tron and Amulet, and then your Saga targets 1 Needle, 1 Spellbomb, 1 Tormod's Crypt. Nothing too fancy. Again, I've been playing a lot of different Asmo cookbook, looting variations. I've tried one without looting, with just blue-black. I've tried Grixis. I've tried various versions of Grixis. This has been the one that has felt the most powerful and the most consistent to me, so I would definitely give this one a stamp of approval, but you'll have to watch the games to find out how we do. So I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. I guess this hand's good enough. This hand really wants to try and fight the Daredevil, though. Okay, get a looter. The heinous looting art. Yeah, I'm keeping Kappa Cannoneer because I have the cookbook in hand. I think it's worth it. The cookbook gives us enough fuel for what you call it, for Kappa Cannoneer, I think. I haven't seen it, Tom Brown. I don't think I've played against a single Tron or Eldrazi deck. It's the best looting art? No. Definitely not the best looting art. That's just a fact. Come on. Let's not get ourselves, alright? I don't think I'm discarding here. Ding, 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 ding. The boots, huh? Les boots. Alright. So let's go here. What the? What? Oh, they're doing like 4-color Goryos. Okay. I was confused for a second. So let's go here and then here. And then even if they kill the Emry, we can go end of turn. Actually, yeah, no, I can't. If I go end of turn discard, if this dies, I only have 5 if I don't draw land, so I can't play Kappa. Emperor of Bones. Oh shit, this is any graveyard? Fuck. No, come on, man. I needed that. I needed that. You son of a bitch. You fucker. Alright, make a food. That is not a good draw. God, this Emperor is just cooking me. Unbelievable. And I can't play Kappa because I didn't make a food on turn 1. Well, that's awkward. I guess we just do this and pass? We can go end of turn, make a food, next turn, Kappa. I should probably opt for the trade there, right? Yeah, that trade's pretty good for me. I should have attacked. The reality is they just don't block and take 2, but that's a -2. What is my most watched stream in 2024? Guess. What do you think my most watched stream is? If you had to wager a guess. Yeah, it was Spike. It was in fact Spike. No, definitely not Amaranth. That's on my alt account. Exhaling Frog. So what is this? They get a copy of Frog? Oh, they get the Frog. How does that work? If they get one of my creatures and then they ephemerate the Frog, what's the text on ephemerate? Is ephemerate returned to the battlefield under your control or under its owner's control? I don't remember. It's owner's control, right? Okay, I think the plan... Yeah, owner's control? Okay, so I would get it back. I think the plan is just get Mox Opal. And then Opal can let me play Kappa and haste it. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beatdown plan. A beatdown plan, engage. Hit for 6. Can maybe try to kill them next turn. So this would be 6, 7, 8. And then we could also haste the Frog, right? Play Frog, give flying, haste Frog if we find a land. It's going to be close. Kept the card on top. It's a little sketch. Yeah, if they have Land Solitude, it's kind of bad for me. But to be fair, that is their whole turn, so... Yeah, that's true. I can discard Book, then play it with Emry, which is 4 more triggers. So that'd be 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's 9, right? I think it's a little short. Okay, well. Hold. Is this their plan? Okay, I'm with you. Oh, they can use the Frog to discard a... Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. That's kind of sick. Turns out, if they had a Basim this game instead of a Psychic Frog, probably would have been fine. The miss 2 damage? I mean, they're going to gain 7 life this turn. We're still not out of it yet, though. They chose Atraxa Goryo's Delta, because this is going to go away. This is honestly still fine, I think. Yeah, you play Basim so they can't Emperor Bones your Psychic Frog. 5-head. I'll take an Asmo off the top. Asmo would be kind of nice. Asmo. Is this lethal? 7, 11, 12, 13. It is, right? 7, 11, 13 plus 4 is 17. Yes, I have to chump block here. I mean, the good news is both of these go away. So that is the good news, if there is good news. This is going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. I'm pretty sure we can get a 2-turn clock out of this. Yo, chill. Yo, chill. Oh, they have Goryo's in hand, right? That's not good. Remember that thing I said about Asmo last turn? Yeah, I lied. It's not good enough now. Maybe they won't see the line. The line of casting their card. They don't see it. Ding, 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 ding. Wait, can I fight the Ulamog twice? Sacrifice 2 permanents? Okay, hold on. So, fight, sack 2 food, sack these 2. Fight, sack 2 food, sack boots, land, keep cookbook, Kappa, and then this is just lethal next turn, because whatever I draw I can discard. I think we might actually be fine. Hold on. And I had letter 7. Well, the problem is it's lethal by itself, right? Okay, that's fine. I think I can beat this. It's a 14-14. Yeah, we can just kill it. They have 2 in hand. Do we know... What else did they get off the Goryos? I gotta look. Hold on. So... Or off the Atraxa, rather. So they have Atraxa, Goryo's Delta, which we've gone through all those. Okay, let's think about this. So if I fight the Ulamog twice, this is Annihilator. What is this? Annihilator 7. So Annihilator 7 would be 4 food, 5, 6 boots, then chump block here. The only problem with that line, right? If I let them attack and they just have a kill spell for Asmo, they go attack, I sack whatever, they kill Asmo and I die. As opposed to, if they have a kill spell in hand, I can just kill the Ulamog, take 5, go to 1, and then this still kills them, right? So I think this line is just totally good. Oh wait, it's a 14-14. It only deals 6. Right, I thought it was a 12-12. Well, in that case, you can attack. Never mind, I lied. For some reason, I thought it was a 12-12. Alright, well, in that case, please don't have a kill spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No kill spell, no kill spell, no kill spell. Don't do it. Hold. This thing doesn't have trample, right? All right, I'm at 1. Dude, there's no way, right? Hold. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. Ding, ding. Easy dubs. I mean, there was never any doubt, if I'm being honest with you. Atraxa attack? Ulamog attack? Who cares? Actually attacked by an Atraxa and an Ulamog and came out unscathed. Nobody else can say that. Okay, Lantern good, Crypt good, Spellbomb good. Maybe Thoughtseize could like consign the Atraxa. Actually, consign's kind of nice, right? Consign Atraxa trigger, consign Ulamog trigger. What do I cut in this matchup? I think we can shave a Tamiyo, maybe. I don't want to cut any of these cards. I really do not want to cut any of these cards. Yeah, we played an Affinity League earlier today. That was kind of I think that was the first league we played. Asmo good, Bauble good. I'll just shave an Emry, I guess. Shave a frog? I don't know. I don't know what else to cut. Yeah, what if I just cut all the psychic frogs? Just so I don't get absolutely cucked by the Emperor Bones. That sounds good. I guess I could have kept double book instead of keeping land. Yeah, keeping land's irrelevant, right? But if they had binding, they would have just killed me because they just binding the Asmo. They kept Ephemerate on top. What information can be gained from that? They probably have Solitude. Because them keeping Ephemerate on top is kind of a statement, right? Sure. Draw. Looting first. God, this is so sick. We can looting... I mean, they're going to Solitude this, but looting, discard Daredevil. We drew the Mox too. This deck is so gross. Alright, one time no Solitude? Oh, okay. Interesting. So maybe they didn't have the Solitude. Because I feel like they would have Solituded there now. Let me go here. Here. I mean, we're just gonna get we're just gonna get Wrath of the Skies for our whole life savings, but that's fine. That's fine. That can't be good. That cannot be good. Alright, well I can't beat I cannot beat Wrath of the Skies anyways. So if you got it, you got it, Shoddy. I will admit defeat if you have Wrath. I would actually... They probably play Meltdown, right? Because their meta's kind of sketchy for Wrath. MTGO is just not having it today. Has MTGO been laggy for anybody else? It's been so laggy for me today. They typed crazy turn 2 in the chat. You know for a fact that means they have the Meltdown. This is the easiest Meltdown of my entire life. Like, nice turn 2. Anyways, kill all your shit. You think Solitude Ephemerate is a good approach to beating these hyper-looting decks? I think so, yeah. I mean, if your opponent puts 2 Phoenixes into play and you Solitude Ephemerate them, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Although, we can actually beat the Stony. The Stony's, like, almost whatever. Plus here. I'm gonna main phase fetch so they can't kill my Saga in response. Alright. I guess I should maybe play the Bauble. Yeah, whatever, too late. You can play next turn. Looting. This is definitely the problem with playing Grixis, is you don't have a way to remove this from the battlefield. I guess because we have Mox Opal, we maybe could play Wear Tear. Could be a good idea. What is Tamiyo's goal in this deck? Legend for Mox Amber, providing you artifacts for... It does a lot. Legend for Mox Amber, providing you artifacts for... That doesn't work. Oh, it does work. Artifacts for Metalcraft. Good with Faithless Looting. It does a lot of stuff. A lot of synergy. Mostly, like, Legend for Mox Amber that works with Faithless Looting is the biggest answer. Okay, make a token. Make a token and get, funny enough, a card that works through Stony Silence. This is what they get for not, Wait, I forgot to play the Mox. The Bauble, rather, excuse me. This is what they get for not targeting the Atraxa last turn. Because they wanted to get my looting, but, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk. The trying Delver and Green Devotion. Interesting. Yeah, Devotion with Zenith is kind of cool. You get Mana Dorix, you can get Fanatic of Ronus. It sounds powerful. Look, Stony Silence is very good, but Urza Saga is just a messed up card. Stony Silence only takes you so far. I think it'll last longer than a week or two, Bros. At least I'm holding out hope, you know. I believe though. I'm curious to see what the metagame shapes out to be. All right, they're off it. I would highly recommend, and I haven't seen anybody doing this. If you want to play energy, I would strongly recommend. Turn 1 frog, by the way. I would strongly recommend playing Faithless Looting in energy. Because looting with Flage is so good. Do you put back the Sewers or the Kappa Cannoneer? I kind of want to put back the Sewers. I know it's greedy, but... fine. Close enough to Kappa. We are pretty close. But, I don't know, it's just like... There's a good chance I have to discard cards to keep the frog around if they have Bolt. Oh, I guess I can't do that, though. No, I can if I pop the Baubles, right? So yeah, I just pop both Baubles now. Because that is a way for me to beat Lightning Bolt. Well, now that they've shown me Devourer of Destiny, I guess I don't have to pop the second Bauble. Because they're not playing Bolt. Expedition map. Speaking of Tron, we have located the Tron gamer. I'll keep the Bauble in play, I think. That could be good. I should probably Sewers before attacking, because I really want to find Cookbook. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need to play the Sewers, right? As it turns out. This is free. And then here, get back this. Discard here, get this back, play this. Now we can pop the Bauble, because we have enough artifacts. Talisman. This is turn 2, by the way. I would like to let the record show. This is turn 2, by the way. Wish we had that Kappa. I mean, if I had Kappa, I wouldn't have a second land, right? Maybe that doesn't matter. I think you figured out why people are playing Eldrazi. You just get farmed by Opal. Turn 2 Thought Knots here. Yeah, not even close to good enough. Big Frog. Big Frog. Look, we're both playing unfair decks, okay? It's fine. We are both playing unfair decks. Right? So about that Kappa Cannoneer, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to peel a 0 mana artifact to cast this. I mean, we hit every time, right? I'm going to discard the Daredevil. Because this is highest upside if I find a 0 mana artifact. I mean, I'll take it. I guess now we hold the Bauble? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, what are they going to do, right? That was the third turn of the game. I want to reiterate. That was the third turn of the game. Jesus Christ. Why do I have this much? Why do I have this many cyborg cards for Eldrazi? I'm now realizing this. Okay, what's bad against them? What if nothing was bad against them? What if that was the answer? I really don't want to cut any of these cards. Well, they are running. Yeah, it's E-Tron. Plus, they have the temples too. But they have Tron lands and temples. Maybe Tamiyo's my weakest creature, just because it's kind of slow. And then we can cut like one Emry and a Shadowspear, maybe. We don't really need the life gain against them. Let's just try this. Boots good. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, they can't really race anything, right? I think doing it this way is okay. This hand could really use a Ovalchase Daredevil, but I'm obviously going to keep it. If we can mill a Daredevil off of the Emry, that'd be kind of hot. This hand's good. Very good. Devourer of Destiny. Turn 1 Frog if we can find a 0. If we find an Amber or a Bauble, it's a turn 1 Frog. I'll take that. So now... Oh, this is turn 1 Asmo, right? Jesus Christ. This deck is so good. Wait, did we turn 1 Asmo or turn 1 Emry? I don't know. That's a good question. Definitely do it. That's the easy part, right? We can't turn 1 Frog, chap. We are not allowed to do that. That is an illegal maneuver. Yeah, I think turn 1 Emry's better. Yeah, I like this. And we just sack the Bauble. Yeah, actually... Hold on. I may want to keep the Bauble. Yeah, I'm actually going to keep the Bauble here. Because if I sack the Bauble, then I have to play the Cookbook, which I guess I have to play the Cookbook anyways, in order to turn on the Mox Amber or the Mox Opal. Because I only hit an Opal off of the Emry. Okay, that helps. So now we can go... Is there a way I can Asmo and Frog? Yes. I can go Cookbook, play the Opal from the graveyard. Cookbook into Emry was legal in turn 1. Oh, I'm stupid. Yes, I could have played the Cookbook off of this and then used the Opal to play the Emry. Okay, that was obviously better. I should have done that. You're right. You're right. For some reason, I forgot about that. You are 100% correct. So now we can go Cookbook first. Make black, blue. Alright, let's do this first. Let's float black mana and then replay the Opal. I feel like they have a Kozilek's command that they may want to exile this. We're definitely not hardcasting Daredevil on turn 2. Three mana, what is this? They're commanding now? Okay, spawn draw. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure what that means, because they could have exiled the Opal. Now we can sack this. Expedition map. That was turn 2. And I also missequenced. I could have played the cookbook and the Emry on turn 1. I mean, who needs to play well, you know? Karn would be a little annoying, but not, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I could beat a Karn. I can beat a Karn if you insist. What you got for me, Odin? What does Odin have for me? I got something. That's pretty good. Touche. Touche. What was the other mode? Oh, creature plus graveyard cards. Yeah. Okay. Play the map. I mean, we don't really have a lot going on now, if I'm being honest. I guess we can use the other... we can use... No, I messed up. I should have not used this. I could have just played land, pass, hold up this to get back the frog. But now I can't do that. Yeah, because I have to play the second book. Okay, that was a mistake. I think I should have just got back the frog. I mean, it's fine. But I probably was supposed to do that instead. Rather than play the second book here. Because threatening the frog next turn would have been huge. Could have played the 4-2. Maybe that was better than playing the second book. What'd they get back? I forgot what they got back. Was it Devourer? Okay. That exiles the Asmo, but I can have it fight itself. Put it in the graveyard. We are at 14, so I guess this Devourer is kind of a clock. Okay, so now we go... The land's huge, right? Because now we can do this. Rebuy the Asmo. Go here, get Swamp. Rebuy the Asmo. And then cast the Asmo. Get a book. Get this. And... Wait, where did that book come from? Where did this come from? Revealed the book. When did this end up in the graveyard? I honestly don't know what that's from. What am I missing? You sacked it? Oh, right. I sacked it to itself. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I did do that. That is a thing that I did this turn. That is correct. A talisman. He's losing it. All is dust. It's okay. It's all right. Can use this cookbook to get something back. Maybe get back Emry. So do this. So I guess we just play this one and pass? Is it time for 4-2 beats? They have 2 cards in hand? I think it might just be time for 4-2 beats. Yeah, let's do that. I'm in. 4-2. We know what must be done. It's not like they could beat... I mean, how do they beat a 4-2? Let's be honest, right? Okay, I think they found a way to beat a 4-2. I think they have located a way to beat a 4-2 creature. So it might be a little tough. Yeah, lands are dead. Well, I mean, they're not going to go for that, right? Oh, they are. Right, okay. All right. I've seen enough, Odin, okay? I've seen enough. I've seen enough of your shenanigans. It's okay. We got game 3. I'm not worried about it. All right, I will play first. So close, huh? If one of these was a cookbook, this hand just doesn't do anything. I mean, it is turn to... Nah, it's just not good enough. Not really in love with this hand either, but it's better than going to 4. So we put back the Devil and the... Hold on, let me think about this. I want to keep Consign to play around turn 1 Expedition map. Let's do this. Wait. Hear me out. What if I consign their Devourer trigger? I'm not doing that. But I could. I just want to let the record show that I could do that. Do it? No, I'd rather just counter their map. Blood Crypt. All right, frog me. Frog me, daddy. You got a temple? Odin has a temple. Bullying the Tron player. I hope they kept like 2 lands map and just never find a land the rest of the game. They have a dismember? All right, touche. Touche, Odin. I'm with you. Touche. We knew about that. Ah! All right, loot me. Loot me. Huh. About that. About that. Well, this sure is awkward. This sure is awkward. I think I'm doing this. God, this feels so bad. Yeah, I think I have to keep these 2, play the book, and then just pass. Like, hope the Emry's good enough. I mean, it's not going to be. There's almost no chance the Emry's good enough. I mean, given their hand, it turns out maybe the first hand would have been good enough. The first hand was what, like, turn... The first hand was just missing another artifact. What are they doing? What is this, Odin? What are we doing here? What is this? Sure. Bro just hates daredevils. Bro does not like the daredevils. I wanted that, alright. Alright, I'm good. I've seen enough. Playing against a Johnny. Was this hand good against the Johnny? It's a little sketchy. It does need to find a land or a Mox. Throw it back. This hand is very good. I'm not sure what I put back, though. I think the boots. Yeah, it's got to be the boots. Forest Pass, huh? Okay, that was a... Well, no, that was a good draw step, right? Because now I can do both. So we go here, here... here... We go here... it doesn't really matter which one I play first, right? Shifting Woodland. I mean, it's probably Titan, right? I don't think elves would play Woodland. It's a good turn one. Very good turn one. Rumble. Holy. I forgot about Green Sun with Valakut. Okay. So they're like red-green Titan. And they picked up Valakut. Okay. Worth noting. So play this. Let's go to combat. With Tamiyo. And then I guess we just play Bauble. I could looting. Or no, I can't. I don't have red mana. Never mind. I lied. Is it worth using this extra amber just to get the cookbook down? Probably. I guess there's not a ton of... Oh, no, wait. I can't make... Why did I think I could make a token this turn? I don't know why I thought I could make a token this turn. Alright, this is fun. Just -1 Mox. -1 Mox. I didn't need it. I don't need the extra mana. Not where we're going. I mean, I hope. Okay. I wonder if they're like... Okay, I was going to say, I wonder if they're Amulet or if they were Titan Shift. We have confirmed that they are Amulets. I haven't seen Rumble in Amulet, though. That's kind of interesting. All right, Saga Gaming. Let's go. Really wish I had an Asmo here. This would be a nice spot for a Lavaspur Boots. Could have hasted the construct there. One, two, pop clue. I guess I do have enough mana to do this. Right? Go here, here. Keep this. Pop clue, flip Tamiyo, play Mox, pass with Saga up. Yeah, you thought it was Titan Shift, but turns out it was Amulet all along. It's interesting that they have the Valakut in hand, because if they have Titan, they can't. Oh, right, they have the Triad, yeah. Very likely cooked. What? I'm sorry, what is this? Draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. I think this is world first time I've ever seen Gretchen Titulo in play. I'm assuming there's some sort of infinite loop they can do with this. Wasn't good in draft. I mean, it seems reasonably powerful. Yeah, I would guess there's some sort of way to go infinite with it. I don't exactly know what that is, but I'd believe it. I would believe it. Don't listen, don't listen. Untap. Need to find an Asmo. That is not an Asmo. Alright, let's go here. Can get Lavaspur Boots. Pretend like that's good enough. Let's go here. I can minus on looting, I guess. No, I still can't cast the looting. I could have gotten a Mox Opal and then minused on looting, and then tried to find Asmo that way. But I would need to find a black sword or a land that casts Asmo and the Asmo, which is pretty unlikely to happen. So yeah, we just plus do this, equip here, and I hope it's good enough. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it will be good enough. Yeah, there was maybe a line where I could have, like, gotten Opal, minus Tamiyo, get back looting, try to cook from there, but... Shadowspear might have been better. I mean, I'm pretty happy if they want to chump block with either of these, I think. I'm in a paper turn to color. Oh, for gaining life? Does my life matter that much? I guess with, like, Natty Valka Dryad it could. They revealed... It chose Radiant Fountain. Okay, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Okay, they're going after constructs. That's a good sign for me. This is going to get weird. If they're doing this... Did they really not have me dead? Okay. So... Wasn't this just lethal? 3, 6... That's 9... No, it's 15, right? No, because then they can activate Gretchen. Didn't they just have lethal? Pick up land, activate Gretchen. Yeah, that was 18, I think. I'm pretty sure. Because they dealt 9 to constructs. I don't know. Too much math. I can't do that kind of math. Okay. I feel like they could have killed me that turn. Something tells me that perhaps mistakes were made. Perhaps. Alright, now what do we do? I also notably do not have a legend in play, but I can get a legend. So if I make a construct, I don't have enough. If I make construct, I can't go. Yeah, because I can't make a construct, get Shadowspear, play Emry, float, play second Mox, float, equip both. So I guess we just make mana, because I need to go Shadowspear equip here. So make mana. Get Shadowspear. This is kind of free, because I get the mana back from Amber. I still can't cast Looting, by the way. Go here. Yeah, Dykeman already 5-0'd with that. And then go to combat. Maybe they'll forget that I can make a token with Cookbook. Yeah, the list that he was playing had the black-red affinity guy. It was like Imskir Iron Eater. Yeah. Go look at the 5-0s. Yeah, he already posted a 5-0 with it. Okay, this is fine. We'll go to 4. And I think I want to pop this. Go. Go. Alright, can they deal me 26? Sure hope not. They did lose the Dryad, though, so... But I guess they have Shifting Woodland to copy the Dryad. Yeah, they also have that. Okay, surely they can deal me 26 this turn, right? Like, there has to be a way they can do that. It is worth noting the Ward 1 is pretty relevant here, because they have to pay an extra... well, they only have to pay 3 mana to kill it, right? Because they pay 1 3 times. No, they're killing Emry. It's a weird game. Oh, I guess they still could do that. They still could just pay the 3. Now they're going upstairs? I'm so confused. What's going on here? What's going on here, Johnny? I got time to find that, the Dykeman list. Alright, Goldfish. I could just search his name. From the shadowy... Ornithopter, Vault Scourge, Frogmite, Refurbished Familiar, Frogmere Enforcer, Imskir, Iron Eater, Galvanic Blast, Opal Jar, Spellbomb, 4 Drum, 4 Plating. Yeah, it was on DB account. I mean, it's literally just DB_Dykeman. It looked cool, though. It looked pretty sweet. Arboreal Grazer. Am I still dead? I don't know how many land drops they have left. I have no idea. What's DB? D's butts. DB stands for D's butts. Noted. What are we doing with our lives? They're at 6. I could fetch shock, go to 5. Looting. And that could find me an Asmo. I'm not even sure Asmo is super relevant here, though, is the problem. It makes them block with 2 things. 8, 16, 17. Like, it might just be better to gain more life. Play Frog and pass. This is such a weird game. I'm going to do the looting thing. We can also find Daredevil. And Daredevil would allow me to make a bigger construct, because I would have Cookbook Daredevil. Well, I found the Asmo. I have to discard all of it anyways. I mean, this is something. I think I'm going to discard the Cookbook. No, I'm discarding the Frog. So now... Oh, I milled a Daredevil. I didn't even see that. Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't realize I milled one off the Emry. That's huge. So now we can kill one. We can kill one thing and leave one food in play. Okay, if they do this, they're still dead. They have to block with something else. I think they also have to block with the Gretchen. They have to soak up a lot of toughness. Okay. Discard here. Get back Devil. Do this. Get back Devil. Okay, so this is 11. If I remove the Gretchen with Asmo, right? I would have -2 food. This would be 9 power. 9 minus 4 is 5. They would go to 1. Is that right? Let's do the math one more time. 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. Remove this. 9 minus 4 is 5. So we just let this happen. Yeah, right, because I'm losing 2 power, but I'm removing 4 toughness, so it's basically +2 damage there. And I guess we pass. So the problem with killing the Dryad is they can just Shifting Woodlands it. Honestly, yeah, like there's really no reason to do anything with the Asmo here. The only thing that I can do, no, it doesn't work, right? Because if they play a land, I can respond to the trigger, kill their Dryad, but then with the trigger still on the stack, they can just copy it again. Yeah, so I think this kills us, unless they mess up somehow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this kills us, because they can copy the Valakut too. Yeah, unless they mess up somehow and don't copy the Dryad. But I'm pretty sure they will do that. But I will make them do that. Bitch. Okay, so Amulet, huh? All right, give me some Damping Spheres. Give me some Metallic Rebukes. And probably Thoughtseize, question mark. Tamiyo, kind of slow. I like the Shadowspear. Trim a Daredevil, trim an Emry. Just like all in on Psychic Frog. Could shave a Looting instead. No, I don't want to. Okay. We are so back. Amuleto. Yeah, I mean, the combination of Damping Sphere plus the fast Kappa Cannoneer seems really good against them. The Damping Sphere. Good luck, Johnny. They do have Boseiju, so they could, like, bounce land, pick up Boseiju. But playing the bounce land is going to cost them a lot because of the Damping Sphere. Jesus Christ, dude, come on. I don't, what is with Amulet players, man? They're just like, they're just the most whitelisted individuals I've ever seen in my life. It's unreal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So if I play Cookbook, the Cannoneer costs 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can do that. All right, your turn. Look at my board too. Yeah, that's dry. I drew 2 cookbooks and a sideboard card. That's fair. I'm not complaining about my draw. I'm just saying, like, come on, you know, come on, come on. It is officially day. Oh, you know what's kind of cool about this? They can actually use the Liberator before the untaps. So they have 4 mana floating. It actually wasn't a Titan. I just assumed that whenever they put 6 mana on the stack, they cast Titan. This hand is so close. We're missing an artifact. If we had a Bauble, we could go turn 1 Emry Tamiyo. I don't think this hand's good enough without another artifact, though. This one's kind of stinky, but looting can fix it, maybe? Yeah. It is a little bit strange. I feel like they are, like, in theory, stuff like that could potentially prop up the right decks, but I think in the long run, it's just... I'm going to discard these 2 and just hold till next turn. In the long run, I think it just, like, it benefits the broken decks way more than it benefits the green, like, the fair green decks. I don't know, Helldozer. I would assume no. I think the whole design of emblems is that they're there for the entire game. I think it would kind of defeat the purpose of emblems if they designed a card that removed them. You'd also have to make that card terrible, like Leech's level, you know. DB stands for Daybreak. Let's go here. Boros Gamer. Ragavan. So now I kind of actually want to trade with the Emry, because I have a second Emry. If I'm allowed to. Okay. Please let me trade for this Emry. Please. Please, 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 please. I mean, I do have a big deck. It is 45 cards. True. Restarting the game with Karn can remove an emblem. I got more where that came from, Max. Bet you didn't see this coming. All right. Did I mill my Surveil land? Come on. Come on. What is this? Of course I did. Of course I milled my Surveil land. Bro, what do you think? You think I don't have the third one? What do you think this is? They really think I don't have the third Emry. It appears they don't have a second land, or a third land, rather. Fourth one up the top. I'd really like to get a Surveil land here, but can't do that. Not allowed. Not allowed. This matchup, I think, should be pretty good for us. I mean, obviously, I'm mulligan this game, and my hand was not very good. But I think, on average, this matchup should be pretty good for us. Let's go... I mean, I don't really have any sideboard cards. That's the funny thing about them, like, the recent bans, is everybody... Like, you kind of need to respect so many different decks between other artifact decks, amulet, graveyard decks, and, we don't really have any sideboard cards for energy. Could bring in Rebuke, which I probably have to, actually, because they have Meltdown almost certainly. Shave, like, 2 Tamiyos and an Emry, maybe? Try that. Yeah, sure, they probably have Blood Moon main deck. I could have fetched a basic. These hands, man. Okay, this hand's busted. Put back Steam Vents, I think. Let me go here, 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 here. Nice turn 1. Completely reasonable turn 1. Absolutely nothing to see here. I mean, I don't really have much going on if they kill the Emry, but they won't kill the Emry. Okay, well, come on. You're supposed to not kill the Emry there, whatever you're doing. You wouldn't happen to have a meltdown this turn, would ya? You wouldn't have a meltdown. Nah, Max definitely does not have a meltdown. No chance they have a meltdown. It's just not going to happen. Max is in the tank. Max is not sure of himself. All right. Raga Van. Sure. In Mill of Surveillance this time. That does flip the Tamiyo. Do I want to flip the Tamiyo? I mean, in every situation, it's just better to graveyard it, right? Yeah. Because then I'm just up a card. I guess I could keep it and then discard it to Cookbook, but then it's the difference, right? So let's go to combat. Asmo was a huge draw there. And then post-combat, we go this, this, this. MTGO getting a bit laggy over here. I mean, we got to play the Asmo, right? So discard these two. Flip Tamiyo, plus Tamiyo, cast Asmo. It's unfortunate that we can't use it this turn, because we don't have extra food lying around, so if they have a kill spell for Asmo, this kind of sucks. But, I mean, still a good turn. I'm not going to complain about that. Very good turn. Max, Max, Max. What do you got for me? What does Max have? It's a good setup, though. You got to admit. It's a really good setup. Got the Daredevil in the graveyard, too, so if they don't kill the Asmo, we can go Cookbook, get back Daredevil, make 2 food, start killing stuff. Apara Lore. Doesn't want a Blood Moon? I'm scared. It's a little scary. Okay. So this is kind of interesting. I think they're maybe actually meant to use the Ghost Vacuum now, because by waiting, I can just go here, trigger. If they target, I can discard the Tarn. Okay. A bit of a slip up from them. They're supposed to not use the vacuum there, I think. Get it back. Do this. We could rebuy. Oh no, the looting's gone. Right, I can't rebuy the looting. So plus here, and I guess pop the clue to try and find something else to cast. I'll take that. That's actually not bad at all. You can go here, and then I mean this is just going to be a Tamiyo Ultimate kind of game, right? Ding. P Sims, welcome. How you doing today? Oh, right, they can't pay for the thing. Yeah. Second Daredevil. I guess I could have not used the cookbook to play around that, because now they could eat the second Daredevil. They gotta kill the Asmo, right? Okay, I'm actually gonna fight the Ragavan since the Ocelot Pride has no power. Because the Tamiyo Plus. Tamiyo Plus kinda solos Ocelot Pride. I mean, this Tamiyo is just gonna cook them, right? Plus to 8, set up an ultimate. The Ultimo. I'll try half my deck, if you insist. They did gain life off the Flage. Okay. Do you think I can bait them into using the Ghost Vacuum? There's no way, right? I feel like they learned their lesson from last turn. Yeah, I also have 2 of them now, so... Alright, I tried, alright? I tried. Because if I go for Emry Kappa, they just target that. So I guess we should just plus Tamiyo and pass? Yeah, we pass here, and then if they use the vacuum to target the Kappa Cannoneer, I'll probably sack a cookbook to rebuy it. Because I do kind of want the Kappa Cannoneer. They can Flage, but I don't think the Flage... Well, I guess the Flage can target Tamiyo to stop me from ultimating. Okay, so here's the question. Would we rather have an Asmo or a Kappa Cannoneer? Actually, maybe just an Asmo, because that answers the Flage. Yeah. So I'll do this now. We got him good. I feel like this Ghost Vacuum has been gotten by the cookbook multiple times this game, and I'm here for it, you know. Oh, right, they have the Arena of Glory. So we are going to take a bit of a hit this turn. They can go... Yeah, they have exactly enough to kill Tamiyo, right? Flage ETB, deal 3 to Emry. Attack with Flage, deal 3 to Emry. It's on 5. This is 5 power from the Tamiyo Plus. But then we can just Asmo kill everything else. So we kind of still have the board stabilized. Should be okay. It's not bad. This has definitely been a game. I feel like I'm pretty sure that we're like if there was a war between Underworld Cookbook and Ghost Vacuum, we're up 2-0 in that front. Let's do this. Emry kind of embarrassing against Vacuum. We discarded some more shit. Maybe their plan is just Ghost Vacuum, like Kappa Cannoneer or something. Don't they know that I have a second Daredevil? Pretty sure they know that I have a second Daredevil at this point. I mean, now they do. They do now. I kind of did that as bait because I would much rather have them exile Daredevils than Kappa Cannoneers. Because, I mean, let's be honest. If they Ghost Vacuum multiple Kappa Cannoneers, how do I beat that? I don't know, P-Sams. Let's just have some fun while we can, okay? I can't. The people are just nonstop talking about that. I just want to enjoy the format that we have. Can we please do that? Threebin Charm. Threebin Charm, huh? Do I want to give them 6 life? Because if I Asmo fight this Pride, they're going to gain 6. I really don't want that to happen. But I think it is worth killing it, right? Like, it feels really bad to give them 6 life. I'm doing some math here. Give me a sec. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I was thinking if there was a way that I could, like, rebuy Kappa Cannoneer and then play it in the same turn, but I can't quite do that. I was really hoping they wouldn't have that. They actually might have been fine if they didn't, because I could Emry target Kappa, they have to vacuum, then I could respond to that and cookbook back the Kappa Cannoneer. But they also didn't use the vacuum main phase, so I still have that option to me. We are down, what, 1 cookbook? Yeah, I have 3. This is the last 3. No, it's not 4-2 time because they're going to use... I know they're going to use the vacuum again. I'm just going to... Oh, we've learned our lesson, huh? Okay, I respect it. It did take them 2 tries, but they have learned their lesson. I was hoping they would vacuum and then I could rebuy Kappa Cannoneer if they did that. I was sure they were going to. I respect it. They figured it out this time. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, it could be 4-2 time, though. Bait the vacuum by activating 1. So they've shown their willingness to not vacuum just the Daredevil. I think they know that I have 2 Daredevils left, too, so there's just no reason for them to do that. Now, the question is, do I do it a 3rd time? No, because then they can eat the Kappa in response. So I just don't make a food here. Okay. I mean, I'm going to make 2 big constructs and have a Shadowspear next turn. So, I mean, I don't even think we're in that bad of a spot. They do have Flage plus Arena, but they are 2 cards short currently. This is going to be a close one. They're also at 33, so they might be here for a little bit. I don't think I'm supposed to flip the Ajani there. Maybe I am, though, because if they flip the Ajani, I can just attack it with a token. I know, this game feels like it's been going on forever. It is good that they have no energy right now. That is nice. Now that I'm tapped out, I'm gonna let them eat a devil. Because I don't really care if they eat this devil. Because I have a backup one. Again, I think they know that I have a devil left over. But I am giving them the option to eat this if they want. But again, if they do that, I can then get back Kappa Cannoneer. They probably should vacuum the Kappa there. I don't know. Okay. How badly do I want second token? Okay, I can second token and Shadowspear, right? Okay, this is fine. I somehow didn't mill the Shadowspear. I don't know how that's possible. I think I've triggered Emry like 5 times this game. Okay. Really? Yeah, I guess they just can't outrace that with Flage. Alright, touche. Touche. It turns out the game's not gonna last that long, I guess. Eh. I probably want some number of these cards for Flage. I kind of forgot about Flage. So let's go. Let's just cut all the. Tamiyo is really good at blocking Ragavan. Could cut another Emry, maybe. Yeah, that's true. They can't loop rings against me. I don't think so. The vacuum is kind of whatever. Maybe I just shave on lootings, because I'm cutting Tamiyos anyways. I guess we could do Needle Lantern. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm doing Lantern over Spellbomb or Crypt, just in case they have Stony Silence. I want to be able to Saga for a card that gets Flage even through a Stony. I'm going to keep this. It's not the most explosive hand, but... yeah, this hand doesn't care too much about that. I could just not play the Emry. Alright, well now you have decision on turn 2 to make. It's probably just Frog. You gotta Frog here every time. Especially if they kill the Tamiyo, they're less likely to have a kill spell for Frog. Oh, okay. I'm just going to go for Frog. The upside is too high. Banger alert. Banger alert. Any regulators? I hope they cast Blood Moon this turn. Okay. I think I'm okay with trading my card in hand for the Shaman token. The other option was like play Cookbook, play Emry, then exile 3 cards off the Emry. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. I mean, I don't really want the Emry, right? So let's go Saga, Book, discard Emry, cast this, get other book. I should have played the first book for the second book first. I doubt they have Solitude, but they could. This technically gives them less information. I don't need this. Keep the other book in case we find a Daredevil. And then this at least gives me the option to kill the Shaman token if I want to. Tree mana. What you got for me, Max? What is Max cooking? Touche. It's annoying, but I can beat it. Like your style. Too many frogs. Stop with the frogs. Okay, now we're going to flip Tamiyo. I don't think I am discarding anything to frog. So let's do this. That's huge. Still flip Tamiyo, I think. Massive. Okay, plus, play this. This only makes blue or green, right? So we can't play the Asmo. I don't think I want to play the third cookbook. I'm just going to pass. We are still kind of cooked if they have Meltdown, but they won't have it, right? Okay, second Fable I can beat, I think. Any primers? Any Prime gamers in the chat? Folks, did you know if you would like to help support the stream and help keep the stream going, you can subscribe for free with an Amazon Prime account. Prime subscription if you have an Amazon Prime account, rather. Prime gamers. Well, the Blood Moon was pretty relevant because that saga would have destroyed them. Yeah, I'm not going to use the cookbooks here, I don't think. I think I'm good. Okay, uno, dos, tres. I just want to get my card. One card, Poor Favor. Hopefully find a Daredevil. Bit tricky, huh? A little bit tricky. Okay, Emry stinks. And third Frog is probably not relevant. I have to discard before I play the Asmo because if I wait to put the Asmo into play, they can respond to me making a food and killing the Asmo, and I would like that not to happen. Kill this. Assuming this Asmo is dying. Oh, do they have Thraben Charm? I mean, there's no good way for me to do it, though. Because if I just pass, they can copy with the reflection. So I kind of have to do it main phase. I accept, though. I'll accept that. They got one card left. Plus here. And... oh, I should have floated a black. I could have floated black with the Ember and left the land in hand. Oh my god, I'm stupid. This is a mountain. I'm throwing. Alright, I pass. That was a huge throw. I should have kept this in hand. I could have had a second frog in play if I had floated black off the Ember. That's going to be, that's going to cost me this game if I lose. Alright, what do you got, Max? Send in the clowns. Clowns have been sent in. It's a huge pickup. That is a monumental pickup. Uno, dos. Book. Trigger. Again, if they vacuum, I can just pick it up again. So, plus here. And then I think we should just go to combat. I do have to find an answer to the second flip fable at some point. But that won't be too hard. Eating Psychic Frog. Oh, okay. Well, as it turns out, we do not need to find an answer to the second flip fable. Alright, Reanimator Fiend. I wonder if they're going to cast turn 1 Faithless Looting. This hand cooks. This hand cooks. Favorite albums of 2024? See, the thing is, this year, I didn't really listen to a lot of albums in full. I did really like the new, Moss to Flames track. That was a really good record. But I didn't really listen to a ton of full albums. It was mostly just like a couple songs here or there. But that was one of the ones that I did listen to in full, and that was good. It's probably better to play Tamiyo first now that I think about it. Yeah, I should have Tamiyo'd there. I was thinking I needed to... Yeah, this was bad. Because now I can't double spell on 2. Yeah, that record was very good. Bauble, Bloodstained Mire. So they're probably playing a hollow one, I would guess. Yeah, Tamiyo speeds up the clock. Although, I guess this line is maybe better if we draw Daredevil exactly. That's pretty fucking good. Okay, so now we can go here. Discard, honestly, Looting. And then we go here. Get book. Play book. Play Tamiyo. Absolutely filthy turn. Turn 2, by the way. This deck is so crazy. Grixis with Unearth. Oh, you mean their deck? Yeah, it could be. Although, the Hall 1 decks are playing Bauble because they have Channeler. At least most of them are. Hollow 1 confirmed. Alright, Reanimator Fiend. The question is, how many Hollow 1s you got? How many of those there 0 mana 4/4s are you going to play? I hope the answer is none. I'll allow it. They did find me the Daredevil. Oh, they also flipped my Tamiyo. Best Burning Inquiry I've ever seen cast against me. Oh, man. Bro gave me the Daredevil and the Tamiyo. You'll love to see it. Look, I've been there, okay? I've definitely been there. Oh, I see. Okay. I see what's going on here. How many? No hollow ones? Oh, they discarded one. That's why. Okay, I see. So they probably had hollow ones. Bang. 2 Daredevils. What you got on top over there? Detectives Phoenix, huh? Have I ruined Modern yet? I'm trying, John, alright? I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I am breaking the format 1 Mox Opal at a time. I gotta tell you, I don't know if you know this or not, but Mox Opal is a pretty good Magic card. Pretty good Magic card. Can you, is there a build of Dio brand that you can play Mox Opal in? I don't know if that, like, changes the math or anything, but... The amount of times that I've activated Urza Saga on turn 2 over the past, 48 hours is, let's just say it's more than the amount of times that I should be able to do that. We'll just say that. Yeah, I'm not a Neo brand expert, so I have no idea what that would look like. But I'm sure it is. All zeros ad nauseum with Medmite, Ornithopter, Phyrexian Tower, Mox Opal. What's your kill condition? Thassa's Oracle, maybe? I want to draw a land here. Perfecto. I believe this is lethal, right? Should be. Easy. Easy. All right, so Hollow 1. Let's do Graveyard Hate for sure. Because they're like, they seem to be more Delirium focused too. Needle bad, Sphere bad. All these I think are bad. We could consign their Hollow ones. Let's do 2 Tamiyos and an Emry. That's kind of what I've been doing in these faster matchups. Kind of makes sense. Tamiyo's just too slow on the draw against these decks. I'm going to write that down. I'll maybe cook it up tonight. Infernal, Plunge, Opal, Zeros, Storm. That could be an idea. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me about Plumvenor. I like that card. I'm just not sure exactly what you would want to cut for it is the thing. This hand is stupid, by the way. This hand is so silly. Okay. Well, I will cast my spells. Red, looting. I've not played a land yet, by the way. All right, fine. Touche. Touche. They could be a Blood Moon deck, so I guess we'll do it like this, maybe? I'm still deploying Saga. And I'm just not going to psych the Bauble. I think Punishing Fire will ever get unbanned. I am still kind of baffled that this card is legal, but Punishing Fire is banned. Explain that to me. Like, what are we doing here? You know, what's going on? You know, come on. I feel like there's still a bunch of cards on the ban list that just have no business being there. Punishing Fire being one of them. It's weird, you know. Like I don't really know what's that do. When was Punishing Fire banned? It was really early, right? Like 2013, 2014, I think. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That is what I was worried about. Now, we do have second Opal, so there is a chance we could, like, rip exactly... We'd have to rip exactly Bauble Amber again, and it's still Turn 2 Saga. That'd be nice. Turn 2 Saga after getting Meltdowned. Yeah, I'm going to. It was 2012. Yeah, so it was, like, really early on in Modern's lifespan. Like, very, very early. I did F6 for a moment, but then I un-F6'd when I realized they could have Meltdown. Alright, give me Opal Bauble, please. That is not even close to Opal Bauble. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Yeah, so Punishing Fire has been banned since 2012. I don't remember exactly like what the reasoning they gave when they unbanned Punishing Fire. Or when they banned Punishing Fire, rather, excuse me. Was like keeping creature decks in check, I think, or something like that. But I mean, you could use the same argument for Fury, Bowmasters, Ren and 6, all this stuff. We're not necessarily out of it yet, but we are in danger. we have time for that? I think I have time for that. Whoa. Let's do this. And then let's go play this. I don't have to Spellbomb yet. I'm just not going to play the Opal. And I can Spellbomb in combat. Because if I Spellbomb now, like, I could Spellbomb now, draw, and try to find a cookbook or something to play. But then if they, like, pre-combat looting, they can get Delirium again. And then I could take more damage. So, we will wait until they go to combat. Yeah, I pushed small creature decks out of the format. But, like, again, so didn't Orcish Bowmasters. There's plenty of, like, cards that you could point as also doing that, right? Bowmaster, Ren and 6, which Fury, to be fair, to its credit, did get banned, but Fury didn't necessarily get banned because it was solely pushing out small creature decks. Fury got banned because it was, you know, half of the scam stuff. Like, for example, I think if we could just go back in time and unprint Grief, if Grief just never existed, I don't think Fury would have gotten banned. Like, if you didn't have the redundancy of, like, Grief plus Fury in the scam deck, I don't think it would have got banned. Maybe a hot take, but... I'm gonna play the Opal this turn, I guess. I mean, this game is still 100% winnable. We need them to not have another looting here. Can DRS come back? No. See, the problem with DRS is, like, you know, we talk about homogenizing the format. Deathrite Shaman goes in every single deck. Like, even Deathrite Shaman, believe it or not, goes in more decks than the One Ring, which is crazy to say that. Now, maybe you could argue that, like, power level differences, maybe Ring is more powerful than Shaman. I'm not even sure if that's true. But yeah, no Deathrite Shaman. You think Fury outlives Beans in that timeline? Probably, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, Grief wasn't banned because of Beans, right? And vice versa. Beans wasn't banned because of Grief. I mean, I know they have a Bolt, but... gotta block. We have instant land. Anything else? I am at 1 life. Okay. Technically not dead. Like, it's not pretty, but technically not dead. I don't know if I'm very alive, but... nah, this is the lineup place to win the game. Probably should just hold the fetch at that point. Although I think my plan is, like, attack, then crack fetch next turn, maybe. Okay. Fine, okay? You win. You win this time, Reanimator Fiend. I got you in game 3, though. Rip Bozo. Rip Bozo indeed. Alright, play first. What do you got for me? Reasonable hand. Reasonable hand. Not busted. Not a busted hand. Can't have Mox every time. Oh. Ooh. Alright, give me a Tamiyo. 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 Tap land, huh? Okay, okay, okay. I can work with tap land. Well, certainly hope they do not have a Blood Moon. Look, Reanimator Fiend, you would tell me if you had a Blood Moon, right? You would tell me that? You would tell me if you had a Blood Moon. Two Daredevils is nice. We need to find one of them their counter spells so we can beat the Meltdown allegations. Tamiyo and Emry do help Meltdown. Oh, they have Bowmasters. That's what's happening here. Okay. Bowmasters noted. Well, I could just play Kappa Cannoneer. I'm doing that if you let me. I'm playing Kappa Cannoneer. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. I'm not a coward. I probably should play the island here just in case they have Blood Moon, but I mean, they just don't have it, right? They simply do not have it. Ooh. I was like, do they have a way to exile the Kappa Cannoneer? I guess they could have Cling to Dust. Alright, your turn. Kappa Cannoneer does a very good job of soloing Meltdown. Card's just unkillable. They can't target it, they can't Meltdown it. They can go Bowmaster plus Inquiry, but I think we have that beat with Kappa. Maybe if they have, like, double Burning Inquiry, that could be a little sketchy. Even then, I still think we could beat that. Because they just can't kill the Kappa Cannoneer. Actually, I kind of want them to cast Blood Moon this turn. I think if they cast Blood Moon this turn, I'd just win. Yeah. Like, I think I would rather have them cast Blood Moon. Oh, I forgot about this. So, for the funny interaction here for people who don't know at home, active player, non-active player. So, they have to choose their targets before, like, their targets, they have to choose, right? So let's say they target the Tamiyo 3 times, then my Tamiyo trigger goes on the stack, and my Tamiyo flips before they get to kill it. And it's also nice because they can't target the Tamiyo Planeswalker since it's not on the battlefield. So that's kind of a cool interaction there. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they would rather kill Emry anyways. Not sure. All right. I mean, we got a game, I guess. Well, not really. we still really don't have a game. So I go to 14. I take 7. I'm just gonna Shadowspear my Kappa Cannoneer. Because I can put him on a 2-turn clock. Nice red mana. I could Saga for an Opal if I wanted to. But I don't want to cast the Looting because they have the Bowmasters. Pretty sure I'm just going to get a Shadowspear and cook. Do they have a third Burning Inquiry? Come on. Look, I said I could beat 2. 3, that one might be a little more difficult. I got 2 covered. 3, not so much. If Meltdown? Meltdown is fine. I don't care about Meltdown. Oh, Phoenix. Okay. Yeah. That maybe could let them race. I still think we win this race, though. We got a 5. Would love a cookbook here. All right, so this one makes mana. We have to get the Shadowspear, obviously. So we get Shadowspear. Gets back Devil. We use the floating mana to play Lantern. Lantern eats... I don't think it matters, does it? I guess enchantment? I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. And then I can go Boots, Shadowspear, hit for 9. Well, does the Goyf matter? I guess Goyf plus Haste Phoenix could maybe matter. Yeah, that could be relevant. I could also just sack the Lantern now if I wanted to. Which, maybe I should? I could pop a Clue, but I don't think I need to. So let's just do this. Let's just go here, here. Then we go to 14. And I think I am going to not pop the Lantern yet. Yeah, because even if I let them cast the Nethergoyf, I can just respond to the Nethergoyf and pop the Lantern, and then they have no way to haste it with the Phoenix. Right, yeah. They would need, like... They need 4 types and 5-6 mana value. Like, it's unlikely that they're able to do that. So I don't think there's any reason to pop the Lantern now. Okay, a little scary. I don't need to Lantern yet, because even if they have Phoenix, it's only 12, right? 9, 10, 11, 12. So we don't have to Lantern quite yet. I do want to Lantern at some point this turn. But I think we can wait a little bit. Because the issue with Lanterning there is they can discard 2 big mana value things and then Phoenix anyways. She got Reanimator Fiend. They have 2 cards. Don't think there is a reason to do it now. I mean, at this point, I'm just dead to a 3rd Burning Inquiry, right? I think that's the only card that kills me. That does kill me. There wasn't any way for me to prevent dying to the 3rd Inquiry. They don't have it, come on. There's no way they have it. If 1 card in hand? I don't know, I'm just going to do this now. I don't really know what I get punished by. I'm just going to do it now. Again, I'm pretty sure I only die to a 3rd Burning Inquiry. Yeah, that's not good enough, because they've already played their land this turn. GG's. Crazy game. Crazy match. We beat turn 2 Bowmaster, turn 3 untapped double Burning Inquiry. This has been a wild league. Absolutely wild league. I will get some random artifact that gives my Kappa Cannoneer unblockable, and then I will kill you. Alright, cool, we did it. We did it! Long stream. Long league. All right, let's take a look at this deck list. I'll pay out the believers, don't you worry. I got you. Streamer did win. All right, let's take a look at this deck before I let you guys go. This was definitely an improvement. Again, we only made a couple of changes from the first list that we played, adding the 4th Tamiyo, the 4th Emry, and the 4th Devil. Changes were good. I'm not entirely sure where to go with this from here, because everything just kind of makes sense, right? Like looting, good with Asmo, looting to flip Tamiyo. The extra Daredevils make sense with Psychic Frog. The 3 Moxes were good. The only card that I'm not 100% positive on is Kappa Cannoneer, but you do kind of need some sort of top-end threat to be able to race the combo decks, and Kappa does a good job of that. I don't know. This one's one that I got to spend some time on and kind of maybe think about it a little bit more. Sideboard could use some work, for sure. But yeah, that's all I got. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, click all those lovely buttons. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.